Hello, hello. That's a lot of people in chat. Oh, geez. Hi everyone. It is me, the guy, the SirDusterBuster. I am here on the starting soon screen. I am really nervous, but you know what? It's a good day today. Today, 1 month since we revealed it, we have Flavor Rave Fully Brewed coming to you today, and we have 2 things to talk about today, which I have a small little group of TBD members here with me today, and we're gonna be having a good time talking, discussing, and revealing some cool new stuff. So let me go bring it over to the room. All right, we're in this.
Hey.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody.
All right. So this is just like a nice little slice of TBD we have right here, just as we go and get prepared for this. So I will do a bit of a little like fucking roll call as we go down. So you know me, SirDusterBuster, director of Flavor Rave, DDTO, and just the overall lead of Team TBD. So like the person behind a lot of putting these projects together. And as we go down, right next to me, I have our longtime charter for TBD for the longest time, who's charted for nearly all of our mods, including some of your other favorite mods not by us. We got Flute.
Hello, everybody.
And do you have anything else you want to say?
Well, as Duster said, I do a lot of the charting for Team TBD's various projects and other projects outside of Team TBD. He's such as the recently released Versus Imposter remake.
Hell yeah. So next one up, long-time member and both the voice of Sweet and Tangy and a very frequent artist, one of fantabulous artists for our team. We got Hisa.
How do you do? Hi, everyone. Hi, hello. How do you do?
Yeah. Well, do you have anything else you want to say? She's like,
I don't know what to say. Hi.
all right. Next up,
Chat is just keep saying, "How do you do?"
How do you do? How do you do?
next up, we got
This is awesome.
we got another longtime member of TBD and one of the 3 leads. We got my boy HBK.
Hey there, everybody. I'm High Powered Keys, or you can just call me HPK. I'm one of the leads behind Team TBD, and I wear a few creative hats, including this cool sour hat that I'm wearing right now. I am a musician, graphic designer, VFX artist, and the voice of Sour in Flavor Rave. So we've got a great stream ahead, so let's get locked and loaded on it.
And next up, we have the biggest endurer of all my bullshit, longest time friend, even long before FNF. We got my boy Jorge-SunSpirit.
Hi. I'm working on things at the same time. How you guys doing?
Do you want me to do like a quick rundown, or do you want to say it?
You got it.
All right, so yeah, Jorge is one of our longtime programmers ever since the very beginning with DDTO, and they've been consistently helping us all the way through, even as recent as now with Fully Brewed. They've been a big help with everything, and also like especially when it came to bug fixing last minute. I'm so sorry.
Hi.
The next up is a more recent addition to TBD who joined for the final update for DDTO, the final farewell update, who started off doing Love and Funk and Pico mix and has gone on to do a lot of music for us and has been one of our most like reliable musicians as of late. We have Noichi.
Hello, everybody. I'm a musician, artist. I don't know what to say, but yeah, hopefully I have a great stream and hope we have fun here.
My bad. I like knocked over my boyfriend Nendo as like I finished introduction, so I was like, oh fuck.
That's so crazy.
No.
That's so crazy, damn.
And last but not least, also longtime friend before FNF and long-time collaborator for all things TBD, and also the director of the recent release Cerulean Symphony. We got Weege.
Hi. Hello. That's me. I wave. Hi everyone. It is ItIsIWeeg. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be real.
Right. Well, it's a longtime programmer and a good friend of mine even before FNF. So this is the crew we will be rolling with today. All right. Yeah, we gotta get our jitters out because I know this shit gets nerve-wracking every time.
Let's go.
The nerves are palpable.
All right, but it's gonna be good because we have good things to share today. Actually, I just realized
Exactly.
the music stopped.
Here.
The music
Hell
stopped working,
yeah.
so I'm gonna go fix this real quick. There we go. Now the part. Here's the hard part. Where do I begin from here? Because we don't actually have too much to go over before we can actually release the mod, but I guess there's a few things to go over. Because like, I guess one of the big, I can just say like, why are we even here to begin with? And the big reason is because I don't know if I've ever actually explained why Fully Brewed is a thing before, but I'll like explain it right now just to like catch people up to speed. I suppose I'm looking at the music wrong. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. So why does Fully Brewed exist? The big reason is because once the cancel build of 2.5 had dropped, and we had seen a lot of like the response to it, it was very positive and gave us a lot of like really like a lot of motivation to look back at it. And I know personally for me, when I look back at the cancel build, I was like, man, there's a lot of things that like I would love to like at least give like its fair shake. One of the big things being Stirring, because that was a song that was featuring a new character, Bitter. And so I was like, man, I want to at least get that to a point where it's fully like can be experienced the way we intended. So this all started as a secret group DM called Project Fully Brewed between a few, like a small group of people in the team. And then from there, as we started working on it more, which things got done, a lot of things got done relatively quickly there, it became more of like an open secret in TBD because we just work on it in the VCs. And then from there, it just became like, yeah, this is a thing we're doing. And everyone had been super on board with it because, like I said, the response to the new content within the 2.5 can build was very positive, and we all very strongly appreciated it. So it gave us a lot of motivation to really want to like see things through with this final update. So that's how this all kind of came to be. It all started because we really wanted to show a little bit more of Bitter. And there's a good, nice slice of Bitter content in this update for you. But on top of that, there's also just more things we wanted to go back and like touch up a bit. So like there's certain songs we wanted to like give some like touch up the events for, and there's a few other smaller ideas we're really wanting to include in this update, because this Fully Brewed is the final update for Flavor, the final major one. So this should hopefully be the last time you'll have to re-download the whole mod, because downloading a mod that's like a gigabyte big several times is kind of annoying. So this is the final update. So anything that we do with this mod from here on out, after this, it will be in the form of smaller DLCs. So it's not, I wouldn't say this is like, oh, we're never getting more Flavor Rave mod content after this, but this is the final, like, major update you will need to do. Ideally, assuming there's no bugs. There probably will be, we'll figure it out. We did a lot of, like, bug testing prior, but we shall make sure everything is as good as it can be. But this will be the final big update for things. And so there's a lot of things we want to do beyond just doing stuff for Stirring. I know a big question people have had for us regarding this stuff is, because one of the things that led to that big initial cancellation was the result of what happened to one of our former team members, Jekyll Ruin, which shitty situation that put us all in like kind of low spirits until everyone's response to the can build helped kind of bring us up and kind of motivate us to want to do things more. the core of this update was mostly meant to just finish the things we wanted to do, because to go back and redo every single thing they did would have taken us another year of development time. And on top of doing, because we still are already in the midst of starting to plan out non-FNF things within TBD, including non-FNF Flavor Rave things. So it's a lot to juggle at once, and I didn't want to spend too long trying to make this update happen. So that's one of the... So a lot of like Jackie's initial songs are staying as is, because that's 10 plus songs needing to be redone if we were to go back to redo everything they did song-wise. But what I can say is that we looked at everything that we could redo from them, and one of those things was the announcer. So, because they were initially the announcer for this mod, but we've been working on stuff. One of the earliest things we started working on regarding like new things for this update was, okay, we can try to get a new announcer in here. So we put some work together to make that happen, and so now we have a little thing to show you to reveal our new announcer, or should I say announcers. Roll it.
Let's get this rave started! Flavor Rave! Sour, sweet, savory, Team Flavor Rave! Locked and loaded! Rave!
What's good, TBD Nation? Sour, sweet, umami, tangy, outshined, sun-dried.
Who said that?
Don't worry about it.
There we go. All right, there we go. We returned.
Hi, everyone.
So here's a fun new feature that's in Fully Brewed. There's two different options for announcers. So we can introduce, we have new members of the team, technically new members. Longtime friend of mine, AfroDanceMan, is now the new main announcer for Flavor Rave. And we'd also like to introduce Melody, who has been secretly on our team for a long time, working as the new voice of TBD Tan. Also, I just realized something. There is currently 7 of us at this table, but there's actually an 8th person. So let me go bring them out real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
The secret 8th person of doom, despair, and everything unfair.
So there might be someone sitting next to me right now. This is the director for Friday Night Eclipsin, and a good buddy of mine and recent addition to Team TBD. This is SkyHighProductions.
Hello, it's me. I'm here with Duster.
Yay, Sky!
So they're currently sitting next to me, so I have this funny little PNG with them to represent them here.
There's a slow slide up, which is taking me out.
That's so cool.
He's the goat.
So yeah, Sky has been visiting me for the week, so as we've been prepping for Fully Brewed release, so, and they've been also helping me work on stuff, so very much appreciate it.
You're welcome. I love working on this with you also. I'm very happy that I've been able to help with like some stuff for you.
Yeah, so very much appreciate you helping, and also appreciate you having here just to chill and hang out. All we're doing is playing so much Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Afro is our new announcer for Flavor Rave, and Melody is the new voice of TBD 10, and you can choose between the two of them for which announcer you would like to use for Fully Brewed. And I did mention that DLC is something we have on the mind. So then, and DLC we have planned for Flavor Rave Fully Brewed is not just limited to, like new songs or whatever. We have a few ideas for things we want to do as DLC. And things tied to announcers we thought would be a really fun thing to do. So alongside a little bit after the release of Fully Brewed today, we've got something quite funny that we will be releasing later. So take a look at this shit.
Yeah.
Let's get this started. You already know who it is. Sweet, umami, tangy, locked and loaded. Rave!
Allow me to guide you. Sour, sweet, that's me, the Wayfinder. Smoky, outshined.
Presenting everyone's favorite Flavor Rave character. It's me. Stay cool, like me. Flavor Rave. Sour, sweet, Team Flavor Rave. Salty, it's spicy, baby. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's
Flavor
crazy.
Damn!
Hell yeah.
So there we go. That's DLC. One of the DLCs we'll be releasing later today, which is 3 additional announcers you could choose between. Sour, voiced by, of course, Sour himself, HBK. We got the Sweet Announcer Pack, voiced by Hisa. And a new addition is Cool Guy Kyle, voiced by the Penkaru. All as options you may choose as, like, this pack will be released as a separate download. So if you want it, you'll be on my Game Banana page later today. So it is going to be very fun. These have been very fun to put together. And as the name implies, this will not be the only announcer pack we will release. So there will be more in the future. So this is one of the ones we have to show for now. In terms of like DLC things we have. So, in terms of other DLC things, we don't have any particular information regarding any sort of DLC relating to things like new songs, because we've been so focused on getting the new content done for this update. It could happen. Let me put in the little thing here. So like more potential DLC that's like song related is coming in the future, potentially, between things like us working on stuff behind the scenes. And we have people we have been reaching out to for potential things. Like, it could be more new original Flavor Rave characters, it could be more collabs, it could be a whole lot of things as potential DLC. We can't confirm or deny anything at the moment, but it can happen. But there is one piece of DLC I can confirm that will be coming later. That is, I'm very happy to have this, because back during the early days of DDTO, we used to have translations available for all of like the whole mod in like many different languages. And it was something I really did want to bring back for DDTO Plus, but a lot of internal complications led to us having to axe that feature. It always made me sad that we had to get rid of it, because I like that everyone, wherever you are in the world, be able to fully enjoy the content we produce for Flavor Rave. So, I've been working with a group of very passionate fans of Flavor Rave, so I can now confirm that sometime later down the line, whenever they get it done, no rush, there will be a fully supported, full Spanish translation of Flavor Rave Fully Brewed in the works.
Yay.
And I want to take the time to shout out the team we've been working with to make that happen. We got them all on screen here. We got Spring, Ulysses, Just Maskew, and Astrotava, who have all been working with us to make a DLC compatible translation system for Flavor Rave. So they'll be continuing to work with us to make a very robust Spanish translation available for Flavor Rave for all of our Spanish-speaking fans. So I'm very happy to have them on board for this, and to be able to reach out to members in the community who enjoy just not only Flavor Rave, but just want to have more really cool OC mods available to people. out in the public. So yeah, big shout outs to these four who we've been working with. So yeah, full Spanish translation will be coming soon. Don't have an exact estimate on it because it's just whenever they get it done, since this is what I would consider an endorsed add-on. Because there will be two kinds of DLC that will be like featured within Flavor Rave. One is official DLC, which is stuff directly produced by us in Team TBD, and then there will be endorsed add-ons, which is stuff not directly made by us, but may have some of our support, but is made by people like outside of our group. So things like the Spanish translation is an endorsed add-on. So when they get that done, like there will be a live update within Flavor Rave Fully Brewed itself in the DLC menu saying it's available, and it'll be on Game Banana for everyone to download. And what's very nice about this is this can lead to potential for more translations to exist for Flavor Rave, because the system that we managed to put in place working with the Spanish team is now like within Flavor Rave. So that leaves room for more translations in the future for potentially more fans we might be trying to reach out to work with to make this mod as accessible to as many people as we can. Right now, I can't promise any translations because the only like team I was currently aware of making a translation that's this robust was the Spanish team. So, but like I said, with the way the system in the mod works now, this can lead to more easier to make fan translations that can potentially even get endorsed by us for more people around the world to be able to enjoy this thing we've put together. So right now, I can only confirm the Spanish translation. So, very happy to have that on board with it. So, funny enough, there's that kind of like, in terms of like major news, those two are the main things I have. There's not too much left I have to say before it's time. You know, smoky voice, it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
But to give, I guess, a bit more general info on Fully Brewed, we went back for the things we wanted to go back and like tweak and change. We have like a bunch of little things within each song that have received either small like tweaks and improvements. So I have a little changelog here that I'll make scroll on screen real quick. Scroll. Go. There we go. It's scrolling.
We're covering the bottom.
So
there it goes, yay.
Here's a little bit of a list of little changes we made to each of the songs directly. So it's scrolling a little bit so slow so you can read it, but as you can see right there, Stirring was not the only song we managed to get fully done, because we have Carrera Loca also fully done.
Yay!
Yeah, that was very fun.
And I'm realizing I should hide this real quick because there's actually one more thing I actually have to talk about, just to share really quick before I go back to show the changelog. So, we've teased a lot of things within the initial trailer for Fully Brewed, and there is one little cheeky thing I hid kind of at the very end of something that I have mentioned before. If you people have read the post-mortem thread for before Fully Brewed was a thing. And it was a little cameo appearance from two familiar little characters, and I did not elaborate on what that was, but we can show. And I see a particular person in chat who is tied to this is here with us right now. Ooh. So we have something to share real quick.
Listen, guys. I wish I had more opponents for you two, but I'm all fresh out. Why don't you guys visit those schoolgirls again? You haven't been to their club in a while. Ooh, how about those ninjas? You like the ninjas, right? Yeah, I know they're still busy. That world? Sorry, friends. That one is special. You need special access, and I just can't give that to everyone. Don't look at me like that. Ugh, I'm fine. Okay, listen. If you want to go there, you gotta blend in, okay? I'll throw something together for you real quick. There. You two be extra careful, okay? While you're in there, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend. You are now funky and, saucy. There, now that should work.
Yes, we brought back one of the ideas we have brought back is bringing boyfriend and girlfriend as special guest characters in a collab song, technically a collab song. So I reached out to my good buddy Rix to make a song for this, and so you'll get to see Funky and Saucy as your third basically extra little fun song for Flavor Rave Fully Brewed. And that's a
Shout
thing.
out to Rick in the chat.
That's the thing I had to like fucking hide in the changelog. So let's go run this again.
Okay.
You'll get to see more of Funky and Saucy within the mod because they'll have like all the things needed for them. You can see we got so Livewire is getting additional visual events. Lodestar now has dialogue. Carrera Loca is fully finished, also with dialogue. Stirring also finished fully with dialogue. And No Pressure Temp has also received a pretty good amount of improvements as well. So I very hope you guys replay that song because we added some fun little things, especially towards the end. And you can see right there, that's a wrap. New song. And it'll occupy the bonus story section in the story mode now. So it won't be in the collab section. It'll be in that third section. So that is a lot of like the general changes we have in terms of like song content for this mod. So obviously the big three here will be the finishing of Carrera Loca, the finishing of Stirring, and the new inclusion of That's a Wrap. Which, on top of that, you might have heard me tease a little bit of it earlier. There's also a lot more different cutscene music we've included in this update. So you got to hear a little bit of a song for a certain T-themed character before the stream started. And then there's a few more new cutscene tracks that you'll hear within the dialogue, because freaking That's Rap has its own dialogue as well before the song in story mode. So all songs part of this that got like touched up and added into this new update now has these like new additions. Also, George, I'm checking the chat. What's the status on mod upload?
Google Drive is 2 minutes left.
Okay.
We're getting there.
All right.
We're getting there.
Let's be so.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
I want it to be known for those who have only played 2.0, not played 2.5. I want it to be known. In the previous can build that we uploaded, we had to change how weeks were loaded. And by weeks were loaded, specifically, we changed the week names. So when you had to play through the mod, you had to replay through all the bonus songs or collab songs. And I didn't want people to have to do that again, so I put a system in place for you guys. So if you've only played 2.0, you actually don't have to worry about replaying the previous weeks that you've already completed multiple times.
Yeah.
So I hope that helped. There's a lot of quality of life things implemented to make sure that everything hopefully goes right for the masses.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of our save files are in a mess. So people who don't have access to like these dev builds should be just fine.
Things should be good and dandy now. So yeah, we did a lot of like quality of life stuff since we had the time to do so. It's a lot of like really nice things we've able to improve on. So like that's sort of on me for collab songs getting renamed because we made entire third section for story mode, so I had to rename them. But now things are good, so now regardless, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at this point, I guess it's more just kind of waiting to make sure that Google Drive is up, because now once that's good, it might just be time, because I don't have too much else to talk about today. That's sort of...
I haven't been able to edit the fucking game on that page all that much, but I can do the bare minimum very quick.
Yeah, as long as we can get the mod itself like on there.
Yeah.
time than a lot of the other stuff we can worry about later.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, recap. Again, Fully Brewed will drop whenever this Google Drive situation is figured out. So once that's all good. Carrera Loca Stirring are fully finished in this version of the mod. New song composed by Rix. We got That's Rap featuring Boyfriend and Girlfriend as Funky and Saucy. And we got new announcer with AfroDanceMan, and also another new announcer, optional announcer with Melody as the voice of TBD Tan, who will be voicing that character for us from this point on. And then we got announcer packs coming as DLC later down the line. And then we also have the Spanish translation DLC, and now systems in place to allow for more translations to exist.
Yes.
So a lot of this stuff I'm very happy we were able to have for this update. So I'm hoping everyone enjoys this final big piece of effort that we put into this mod to make sure that we leave this on the best note we can, since the original can build was not exactly how we wanted it. Also, I should probably mention a lot of this other stuff that wasn't done before is now done. For example, the achievements menu didn't have all its descriptions finished, but now they're all done, so now Showman has a lot more things to say. And speaking of things to say, there's also more Sinsun conversations you can check in the Sinsun menu. Because before, asking about tangy, bitter, and salty, things like that would not lead to anything. But now you can ask about all three of them, including a few other additional conversations you can have with them that I thought were fun to include. So that is another fun thing you could look forward to with that for the people who like reading. And shouts to my people who read my lore, because I like writing all the lore.
Yay.
You better read, damn it.
You better
Guys,
read.
Yeah.
You'll never get to
Read
get
them
to public
books.
right now.
But I think...
Hey guys.
Are we all
up.
good, Jor?
We're good. I have to go through credits and game minutes still, but we're good.
All right.
Down with the mod.
Drop the link in chat. The graphic. Yes, there. You can't see the out and out thing, but it says it right there.
No, use the game bin link. Oh, not game. Use the Google Drive link. I'll set up the GitHub right now.
Duster, can we beat up Cerbera in chat?
Well, you can beat up Severa whenever you want, to be honest.
Alright, that's a good only. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, Fully Brewed is out right now. You can play it, and you can play it.
You can play it.
Yeah.
And you can play
And
it.
play
My-
it. You should play
Starburst is
it.
rubbing off on me so much, I just repeat things like that in that cadence.
Saying the same word 4 times in a row is really funny.
Play it,
Yeah.
you can play
You
it,
can play
and you
it.
can play it.
And you can play it.
Did you know you could play it?
And there's AfroDanceMan in the
So I can
chat.
play
Let's
it.
go. That's
Whoa,
our
hi,
answer.
AfroDanceMan.
Ah,
That's her
Afro,
dude.
let's go.
Oh, can we get some raves in the chat for AfroDanceMan?
Yeah, give us a rave in the chat for AfroDanceMan.
Give us some rage.
Oh, we can get him in. Hold on.
Oh.
We can get
Oh,
him.
bring him in here.
China. Sorry.
Come on. All right. Afro, you're in the group. Join.
Yeah.
Afro, get in here.
Yeah.
I'm only late by an hour, guys. Come on.
Yeah, so
Fashionably late.
joining us in the chat is our new announcer for Flavor Rave. We got AfroDanceMan.
Hey guys, longtime fan, first time contributor. Nice to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be roll.
Yeah.
Afro's actually been a good buddy of mine out for a long time. Even as early as when V1 of Flavor Rave came out. I think that's when we first met. And you were like, yeah, I love this mod. So we've gone back. Time has fly, and now we got you in this.
I just posted on here.
Yeah,
There.
I made it here finally just in time for the shout out, of course. Hello.
Yeah.
Here's your Google Drive link.
It censored
No.
Oh, it's
Fuck, hold on.
No.
Can I,
censored the link.
No, fuck, hold on.
Can you copy paste it?
My Twitch is weird on my OBS. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I don't blame you.
Can I like? I wish I could like make you a mod because I don't know how to do that. Yeah. Also, so yeah, check people on GameNet. Check the original V2 mod page because the V2.5 can build page is trashed. So now you just check the original V2 to get the update.
Kind of hard.
Hello, like... Eric Chang J. What is up?
Personal shout out for him.
Yeah, personal shout out to you, Eric Chang. Yeah, personal shout out to you, Eric Chang.
No bubbling. Hold on. Mod link. There it is.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare.
You will play Flavor Wave 2 now.
Ooh, I also
Well,
want
it worked because
to.
I just used it. I just used the link. Sorry.
The link,
So,
the Google Drive
remember,
link should work because I'm literally just checking and it works.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it
Also,
works for me. It's the link.
The real unknown 7751. He asked earlier. He revealed the announcers how my throat was. Funny thing about that, I actually had to re-record half of the announcer lines because when I initially recorded them, I went way too hard to the point to where in my later takes, like you could actually hear the roughness in my voice. So Duster said I had to re-record.
Yeah, so because it's like the advice I gave is like I think you were getting too much thinking about you had to be an announcer over being sour. So then your throat was like fucking up real bad.
But it was like, but it's all good.
Well,
I also hope you didn't use any of my voice cracks, because I'll beat you up.
I can't tell whether or not a thing you have is a voice crack. Hold on, check this. Okay, I don't know why people are saying this link doesn't work. I'm literally checking it right now and it works. You can go into
it works.
Me when I literally lie.
I mean, I don't like people to believe they're lying, but like it works.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about chat.
So
I clicked on it too. It just
pretty-
works. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
It's a skill issue, I think.
Just reload the page.
I'm uploading a GitHub link as well, and it's taking a little bit, but it'll be public in like 2 seconds.
Yay.
Yeah, so it should work. Just like give it a sec, mayhaps.
Baller.
Wait, do we have an itch.io or like a game jolt for Flavor Wave at all?
Nobody fucking uses those for mods.
Do they not?
Unless your mod is like exclusively on Game Jolt, no one uses Game Jolt to look for mods.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Also, if anybody else in chat has like any like questions you want to ask about stuff, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
So, Java player be like, let's work.
All right, it should.
Oh, you know what's probably happening? It's trying to redirect to the original link, despite it already being updated.
That's
So I deleted the old 2.04 version.
All right. Hopefully, it should start not doing that, and people can get the mod. So like, give it some time.
Just in case, just put this link in chat.
All right.
Just
in case. To go back to my Twitch because my OBS is not working good. So, drive link.
Nightmares.
Magic missile.
To answer the question, yes.
Magic missile.
DLC can and will include more collab songs. However, that's completely our choice for what we do for that. So it's not so much like everyone can reach out because that's a lot of work we need to do.
Yeah.
Was the Infinite Update canned? Everything Jack related is canned. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Banger
news. Banger.
That's
all.
But so yeah. But like I said, we don't have any confirmed like at the moment like DLCs to share right now because like I said, we mostly be working on actually putting together this update. And now this update's out, I'm gonna like relax for like a day or two, get back to the work that I have been putting off for a bit, which I might be start streaming a lot more. So like I'll be streaming like commissions I need to work on, things like that, probably later in the month, and things like that. So and then we're gonna chill. Is it chill if we chill?
Chill.
So I can't confirm anything about another makeshift plush because this sweet plush was funded on a miracle. So I don't know if doing another one right now would be reasonable for us, but you can probably guess who would be next.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see.
Cool guy Kaya.
Oh, this question.
Get their own week.
This question, I guess, is more for me, Hisa, and Afro, which is from Bad Time 900. What was y'all's favorite line to record? Me, I think it would have to be Sour's character select line. The "Let's go."
Yeah.
I don't know.
With that in mind, the GitHub downlink should now redirect to the unprivated repo with it public.
Also, Shinobi Scramble is not dead. That's the one thing I can't confirm. Just give us time on that because we've been flaving.
We gotta cook. Let us
Waiting
cook.
on raving.
Also, to answer the question of which one I enjoyed recording the most, I actually can't tell you that. You'll have to find out later.
Real.
So true.
Yeah.
And so we have some
Onward and upward.
So that
the next plus would be staff. That would be the plus that I actually throw at the wall.
It's so mean.
If a SAF push could get funded, that would be a fucking miracle. Like, the miracle of miracles. Why would you want that?
I think a certain someone would get really mad if that happened first.
Yeah,
He'll be so mad and buy like 10. Let me try to think.
Question: 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Who would win? I think
these
like,
are not
all
the
of
questions
TBD
we were
could take a
answering on
gorilla.
today's stream,
Everybody just-
HBK.
Why not?
Come on, dude.
I
Shut
can't
up,
answer
man.
the gorilla question.
These are good questions.
This
These are
is not
questions that
good
need to be
news.
answered for the pizza.
This is bad
What do you
news.
mean? This is good news.
Mark,
This is bad news.
Dustin, you got a funny little ping in the dev server.
What? Ping. Pingus dingus.
Let's see any other questions.
Is there a public 2 for Flavor of being out now, like proper?
Wait, what?
Did you post a public 2?
Oh, right. That's a thing I should do.
Look, gas up the tweet. Your flavor ravers, gas up the tweet. Gas it up.
Let me go.
The tweet that doesn't exist yet.
Let me make this tweet so it exists.
Yeah.
When the tweet exists, gas it up.
Yes, it up.
I gotta go and back to here. Give me a second. We're almost there. This.
Hey guys, if you find any bugs, don't tell me yet. I need to like live for a few days.
Yeah, tell me that's like
Let
crumple
George
into like a
rest.
paper ball and die.
I'm gonna get a ping later, be like, hey, look, this flipping very obscure menu has a bug.
All the highlighted
don't say
highlighted
that.
messages now are just different
Don't say
variations
that
of
to me,
100
dude.
blank
Don't say
versus
that.
blank.
Okay.
Let's see. I saw Mokoko, what's up? Asked earlier, can I work on Flavor Rave? You already do, stupid!
Fuck, wait.
No, but also yes.
Fuck, hold on. I messed up my tweet.
Yes,
I gotta redo. I forgot to include the link because I hit the wrong key combo.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you, Bestie.
I'm
starting
proud
to
of
tweet with.
everyone here.
I'm starting to tweet with. This is good news.
This is good news.
This is good news. This is good news.
Flavor Rave, man.
We
This
can
is
finally
good
be
news.
Where can I
Flav,
find
this
news
is
about
good news.
Flavor Rave turning into an actual game? Very soon, but like not specifically updates on like specifically a game. Just like soon there will be TBD news in general, not tied to like FNF. Soon. give us some time. We just worked our ass off on this thing to give us time on that.
Yeah, we're still in like the early like planning phases in regards to like non-FNF flavor rave. So we don't. So in regards to that, like we don't. Like you'll hear news about it, but like we haven't made the actual game yet. Give us time. We gotta cook.
Okay, we need to cook.
We need to.
Duster, we need to cook.
All right, retweet the hell out of this thing I put in the announcement chat.
Retweet.
This is good news.
Good news.
She posted to me in chat too.
Which?
This is making this to do overtime.
The tweet. The tweet. Look at this. Retweet this.
The tweet.
Go.
I do want to.
Both from Miller and Cerbera. Oh man.
Oh man.
I do want to say
for 30 years.
I do want to say thank you so much for supporting us, guys. We love this thing that we created, and I'm glad you guys also just like the things we make. It realistically means a lot to us.
Like,
and
go on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know I've said this plenty of times on YouTube and Twitter, but I'm going to say it again here. Like, the support that we've gotten means the world to us. Like, the start of the year was rough, like a real low point, to say the least. But through all the ups and downs, you guys stuck with us, you showed up, you cheered us on, and created some really incredible stuff, from fan art to fan songs and everything in between. So you guys have been nothing but awesome, and I mean that. And also big love to the team, to these beautiful bastards here. They've been an absolute joy to work with these past few years, and we're just getting started, baby.
Well, yeah, like, big thanks for like supporting us with this. Like, because man, it has been a wild year starting with how it did, and then but thanks to the support we have gotten, we were able to make something really nice out of everything. So I'm very grateful that y'all are still with us, and will still be with us as we continue into the future with not just Flavor Rave content, just more stuff in TBD in general, because there's a lot like we want to do. So we shall see where we go from here.
Maybe the real Flavor Rave was the friends we made along the way.
Rave!
Flavor Rave!
Flavor Rave!
So, oh geez, this has been. I'm immediately like freaking like my brain is drained. I'll have to answer a question in chat. There will probably not be another OC contest. We have made too many characters internally that we have to wait to share with y'all. So probably not more from other people. So, but we have a lot of funny characters you'll eventually get to meet, whether it be like maybe as a DLC for the mod, or most likely as things outside of FNF with like new Flavor Rave content, because there's a lot that we want to do. So, and like, you already know me, I'm ambitious as hell, so we're gonna make something cool happen, and I hope y'all will like stick with us.
For real.
Oh, so
also Grand in chat. Hello, Grand.
Shout outs to Grand. Any final words from the group before we sign off and let people enjoy our funny work?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Big thumb up, Haver.
Big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Shout out Flavor Rave. Shout out to the Flavor community.
Where's your burger? Sorry you ate it, Everuga. Alright.
I eated it.
What? No, I eated it, not you.
We can share.
Well, I thought you gave me the burger like a few hours ago. My bad.
Well,
literally told me here's a burger.
Hey, we're gonna have
flowy
an awesome like barbecue after this.
You had 2 burgers.
2 burgers.
2 burger?
2 burgers?
No way.
2 burger?
No way.
2 burger mentioned?
So,
No one's ever gonna get that, and that's never gonna be repeated.
Nobody's gonna get it.
Nobody's gonna get it.
Sorry, 90% of like everybody in the audience for
An amen for an amen for my son. Thank you.
An amen for
Amen.
Door, what?
yo, greenhouse, house of green. All right.
Green.
Barbecue is
Yeah,
a greenhouse.
barbecue greenhouse. Let's go.
I think we could leave y'all. We can leave y'all to
Green by that
enjoy
thing.
the fun content that we have just put out for y'all. Later today, we'll be dropping Announcer Pack 1, so give me some time to like chill out, and then I'll get that prepared for y'all, so you can have either HBK, Hisa, or Pinkaru be your announcer, and then in the future we will have more funny announcers. And
And you can also and
well, I guess HBK, do you always have some closing words for us?
Well, I guess I already said what I wanted to say in regards to closing earlier, but even so, like I guess I'll say it again because I do think that it's really important that like everybody knows like just how like meaningful it's been for like to have the support of all of you guys after like all of the big bad stuff that happened at the beginning of the year, because it was a massive hit for all of us. But the fact that you guys all still are staying here to see what we have in store, not just in regards to this final update, but also what we plan to do outside of FNF content, like that's been just absolutely amazing. I'm not typically like the kind of person who's like wants to like get all sappy and emotional and shit. Like I don't know if you could hear it, but I'm dead ass about to fucking real life tear up right now. But like I just want you guys to know how important you are and how glad we are to have this fan base. So thank you, everybody.
Oh boy. Oh man, so that's I am now my energy, my anxiousness for this morning has now been relieved, and people can view our work as it was meant to be. So that I think that will wrap things up for now. But like I said, with the mod out now, you can enjoy it, and I hope y'all appreciate this nice bit of work we've put in to making this happen. So y'all have a good one.
Yes. Have a good one indeed.
Stay kind, stay creative, and stay powerful, baby.
Stay flav and ravers, and peace out.
Have
Have a great day, y'all.
Wait, one final
that's
rave?
a nice shameless plug. Smells.
Also,
Yes,
to
play that
answer
too.
your question, to answer your question, Real Unknown 7751. Yes, I will archive this stream on YouTube. It just won't be up immediately.
We're signing out.